Yes, dear colleagues and friends. First of all, let me thank my dear friend, BMB Secretary, Dr. Ganesh, for that long and amazing introduction. On a lighter note, my friend Ganesh, I guess you decided not to mention my Nobel Prize in my intro? Jokes apart. Well, I'm not one to exaggerate my accomplishments, but in this case, Ganeshji, you've done it all for me. I mean, both my friend Dr. Ganesh and my Lord Ganeshji. Thank you for this token of your kindness, friendship, and excellent taste. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Dr. NIMESH Mehta, now a president of BMB since 2019, welcome you all delegates, guests, and patrons of Medimeet 2021. And thank you all for your presence and the enduring support given to Borivali Medical Brotherhood, BMB. It means a lot to the medical fraternity we represent, and in this particular ceremony, it also means a lot to me. Those of you familiar with BMB know of our constituent members include more than 1,400 members, and I am here today with almost 200 plus members for the inauguration of the 6th Annual Scientific Conference of BMB Medimeet 2021, representing not just my managing committee, but all the physicians and surgeons who practice in that corner of the globe. Before we start, can everybody do me a favor and get up from your chairs? Sorry for this. The dignitaries are okay. You can be seated. Okay. Now I can see all of you standing up. Can everyone take one step forward? Come one step forward. Now can everyone take one step to your right? Good. Can everyone take one step to your left? Good. Can everyone go one step backward now? Fine, amazing. Now please be seated. I did this because my teacher told me once, if I moved my audience, I would win. I'm here to win, not only for myself, but for my whole medical fraternity. Can we have a big round of applause for our own selves? Also, since we have an athlete chief guest, I thought of having this mini exercise for you all, because before we all become very studious by listening to all the series of lectures. Once again, a very, very good morning to one and all present here, and thank you all for joining us today on this 6th Scientific Conference of BMB. This is one of the first physical medical conference in our city post-COVID-19 pandemic. It is our pleasure to present before you our esteemed speakers throughout the day, who are the masters in their own field of super specialization. We have left no stone unturned to make this conference at par with any international conference. Like every year, the theme of our conference keeps changing. And so, this conference also has a unique theme, RMP, Rebooting Your Medical Practice, which is relevant to what is happening in the medical world globally. Our concept, our theme, is going to concentrate on the changing educational dynamics around the world post-COVID-19 pandemic. We humans in general, and doctors in particular, have always been very creative. We make patient walk on day 2 after a total knee replacement surgery, or we make people see after a couple of hours of his or her cataract surgery. But the pandemic has indeed affected our creativity. We need to look around and get more creative, see things that others don't see. We are an intelligent breed, and we need to use it in the right and constructive way. India has emerged out victoriously in combating this deadly virus. Let's continue to be on the forefront if the need arises in future too, unfortunately. And that's exactly the motive behind organizing such conferences. Today, we are going to learn many updates in the field of medicine and surgery both, and let the learning process continue till our last breath, and that's how we all collectively can make a better and healthier India. We've lost a great humanitarian in Mother Teresa, but she left many things behind, and one of that was a lesson for us. Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. She said that when we work hard all day long, it feels like we are only a drop in the ocean. But if our individual drops were not in the ocean would have been dry. Each one of you is a drop in our ocean, and without each one of you, the medical fraternity would be empty and dry. So please, please never forget how important you are for the society. We have done very well during this pandemic, which one encounters one in lifetime. And I know most of us would have no inclination to witness it for another time. And I am very proud of you all. I've heard a story about a traveler who visited a Greek monastery that was preceded high on a steep mountain. The only way to reach that monastery was in a rope basket. The traveler got into the basket, and just as he was about to be taken up the stiff cliff wall, he noticed that the rope lifting that basket was all frayed. He asked the monk, "How often is this rope replaced?" The monk said, "Every time it breaks." This attitude leads us nowhere. So I say, let's replace the rope before it breaks and take our rightful position as number one amongst all the professionals. Coming down to this conference, I am indeed overwhelmed by the love, affection, and support given by you all. I would like to thank and acknowledge all of you, the delegates, and the support team who have worked hard to make this conference a truly successful one, like it had been in the last 5 years. I request all the delegates to take part in all the sessions that we have come up with for the next few hours. I wish every one of you a successful and fruitful conference. And friends, to boost up our morale today, I am blessed to have celebrities and dignitaries to grace the event of ours. Yes, at this point here, I would like to thank our chief guest, my dear friend, Ms. Sweta Rathore, the first Indian female to win Miss World in Fitness Physique and created a history. Her name has been added in the 100 most impactful healthcare leaders globally. She is the face of India, promoting beauty with not just brains, but also with strength and fitness. Who better than her could have come to my mind in inviting as a chief guest for this medical conference, which is meant for the healthcare professionals. In just no time out of her busy schedule, she consented not only to be a part of the scientific meet, but also support any cause, including BMB's organ donation drive, a project which is very close to my heart, and it will always remain as my mission for the rest of my life too. Her humbleness and respect towards doctors was obviously seen when I asked her that will she be able to make it at 11 or 11:30 on a Sunday morning. Her reply was, if doctors call me at 7 in the morning also, I will be happily available for this noble profession. I guess definitely this celebrity deserves a big, big round of applause for all her affection to our noble profession. Thanks, Ms. Sweta, and looking forward for a healthier relation and healthy time together in the service of humanity. Also, I would like to thank our second guest for the day, Dr. Nitesh Thakur, the medical officer of health, P South Ward. Out of the 24 MOH in our city, we thought of inviting this youngest leader of the MCGM battalion of frontline warriors in fighting this coronavirus. I congratulate, we thought of selecting him because doctors from this area would know about his dedicated and energetic work during the pandemic. I congratulate Dr. Nitesh Thakur for all his good work during the pandemic, becoming a corona warrior survivor himself too, and thank him for being a part and support to BMB in spite of your busy schedule. I thank both our guests for honoring us with their presence here today. Friends, I'm happy to announce that after taking over as the president of the prestigious Medical Association of Suburb, BMB, this is my second annual medical meet, and for BMB, it's 6th in a row. All this could happen only and only because of the trust and support from all our members. I humbly bow down to you all, and I vouch I will never let down the prestige of my medical fraternity in general and BMB in particular. To organize an event of this caliber, it requires gigantic financial support. Again, I am blessed to get a good patronage from our major sponsors, Shri Uttam Jain of Neon Laboratories, Dr. Manoj Jajani of Wins Hospital, Dr. Pradeep Kendre, Dr. Ashish Joshi of MOC, and Mr. Anak Basu of FDC. Also, the extensive help given by the trade zone participants. I thank each one of them for patronizing this mammoth event of BMB. I am also blessed to get timely advices from my advisory board, Dr. Narendra Kumar Sir, Dr. Ashish Modi, and Dr. Bipin Doshi. I thank all of you. How can I forget the whole galaxy of speakers who are going to be the mainstay of this scientific feast? It's like having all my favorite dishes on one platter. Indeed, a satisfying experience. My responsibility of sharing the stress of organizing such a mega event was equally shouldered by the organizing chairman, Dr. Jignesh Mehta, organizing secretary, Dr. Ganesh Shanoy, co-chairman, Dr. Pratik Jariwala, co-secretary, Dr. Sanjay Trivedi, convener, Dr. Minal Panchal, co-convener, Dr. Akhil Thavri, treasurer, Dr. Paresh Mehta, and BMB president-elect and MCI observer, Dr. Rajesh Panchal. In fact, the whole team of Medimeet 2021 and managing committee of BMB needs a big round of applause. And in anticipation of the desired success, I wholeheartedly thank the total team of Medimeet 2021 and congratulate them in advance. Lastly, I sincerely thank you all, my delegates, for sparing your valuable time, supporting us, and participating in this unique scientific feast. I would like to end up saying these two beautiful lines in Hindi. यूं ही हम दिल को साफ रखने की बात करते हैं, यूं ही हम दिल को साफ रखने की बात करते हैं, पता नहीं था कि कीमत तो चेहरे की हुआ करती है, और अगर खुदा नहीं है तो उसका जिक्र क्यों, और अगर खुदा है तो फिर फिक्र क्यों. Friends, God bless you all, and may the Almighty give me and my whole team the strength to bring more pride to BMB by its amazing programs. Thank you all. Long live BMB. Thank you all for your patient hearing. Dr. NIMESH MEHTA, BMB President, signing off now. Thank you once again.
Dr. NIMESH MEHTA, everyone. Please give him a big round of applause.